Всем привет, дорогие друзья, всех приветствую. Продолжаем проходить Dogma II. В прошлый
Ingredients
раз,
are plentiful hereabouts.
что она там
We
делает?
could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Добрались почти до большого какого-то замка города. Так, здесь... здесь мы жетон забрали. Пойдемте осматривать окрестности земледельческие вокруг этого населенного пункта.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Так, крыса, мне это нужнее.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things. Different
Непонятно,
combinations
кстати,
of materials
почему
result in different creations.
подгнившее дает больше бонусов буста при готовке его на костре. Так, я осматривал только вот тот крайний домик. Эти я два не осматривал.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town. If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same. 'Twould seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the chain of command.
Зимняя тропа.
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest. Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Always the same. They are today, just how I like it.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me. No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Так, там под скалой пещера. Сейчас добежим до куда-нибудь здесь. Потом осмотрим те халупы. Портал земледелов.
While we're here, shall we take care of that other task we were entrusted with as well? When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Also, I've learned.
Так, получается, здесь можно найти в городе какого-то ученика, да? Или добыть для него оружие. Так, ну, ладно.
There's something written here. A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Там что написано? Грязным тварям не место в нашем городе. Место им в лесах, среди прочих чудищ и животных. Так, ладно.
Gluttonous pests. A treasure chest! I can
Yeah.
hardly wait to open it. Master, 'twould be prudent to rid yourself of any excess items.
Have you need of me?
I think I've earned the rest. I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Sworn I had to.
Так, там это уже к воротам замка.
Tis no more or less than what one might have expected. We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Не удивлюсь, если в траве где-нибудь что-нибудь заныкано.
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know. Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Just about anywhere. Sleep. More that comfy bedroll.
Так, теперь пойдем посмотрим к воротам. Там еще были на том берегу халупы.
I'll pop open the chest.
Мы разыскиваем нашу дочь. Молю, ежели вам довелось видеть юную девушку, что приходит под описание, незамедлительно сообщите нам. Мы можем предложить, пусть и скромную, но все же награду за любые известия.
Take a moment to replenish my strength.
Halt! You are approaching the gates of Vernworth, capital of Vermund. None may pass without the proper documents. If you've an entry permit, an invitation, or proof of citizenship, present it now. I see. So you are to meet with Cap... I shan't impede you then. Come with me.
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brandt, you should know that this individual fought valiantly to defend the troops. The Watchhead told me himself.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one arisen. That arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the right. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us, you must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the sovereign. The only legitimate ruler of some days past. You confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon the people rejoiced. For our true liege had finally appeared, and in Vermon's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to our own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet. However, with your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear? Greetings. Little did I expect.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
I'll admit, I did worry you'd forgotten me. Oh, the sight of yon ox cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore. Shall we?
What did he say his name was again? Ah, Humphrey. The lad's in Vernworth now. He's eager, I'll give him that. Expedition, sword drills, say the word and he'll join in at a moment's notice. Say, you look experienced. You should talk to the lad. I'm sure he'll be glad of a bit of guidance.
We're not to talk during missions.
Might I interest you in my humble wares? Much obliged, sir.
Well, it takes two to make a sale. And this seller had nothing to tempt us with.
Oh, 'tis you. You're the good sir who aided me in Melve. Thank you again, sir. You don't know how grateful I am. Oi, sir. We've started selling that medicine you gave me at our shop. Why don't you come? Oi, sir.
Oh, what luck!
Так, и
'Tis
где
a
лавка?
chest. Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter that medicine? I thought so. She's not stopped talking of her adventure since she arrived home. You have my sincerest thanks for aiding her. That girl's always running off on some fool's errand or other, for all my chiding. Once she gets an idea under her bonnet, there's... Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I'd fain offer you a discount on my wares. Pray, make good use of it, won't you? Welcome and well met. Don't think I've forgotten your discount. Do come again.
What am I supposed to do?
Look! Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look. Welcome to... And quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Can't say I have any tidings to...
Good day to you.
Oh, yes? I possess no ill intent, I assure you. I merely wished for a closer look at these bows. Those of other races differ so in design from our own, you see. I cannot deny I am curious about them. That's all 'tis, mind. Curiosity. I have no desire to actually own one of these contraptions myself. And even if I did, it isn't as if I could purchase one. It would be unseemly for an elf to aspire to such a thing, no matter how they fascinate me. It isn't to be. You would simply give this to me? Oh, that is most generous. I would gladly accept it. You have my fascinating. 'Tis not dissimilar from an elven bow in make, and yet 'tis unlike one in near every respect. Such as this bowstring. It looks quite the same, but the tension is altogether different. I suppose that comes from using different material. Why do you stare? Perhaps you find it absurd that I should marvel so at a bow, not of elven. I suppose I sought inspiration, for I confess I find myself rather lost. My aim has suffered of late, such that my wayward arrows simply would not strike true. The timing could not be more unwelcome, as my skill with a bow is to be put on trial anon. Forgive me. I should not expect you to know of our ways. I speak of the trial of archery, a time-honored elven custom. Every elf undergoes this trial when they reach maturity. Till we succeed, we are not considered to have come of age. I have been training most diligently, yet my skills ne'er seem to take shape. Indeed, I fear my aim has only worsened with each new failing. I grew so vexed with myself that I sought to learn a foreign form of archery rather than master my own people's. Thanks to you, I now have the means to do so, though I dare say I shan't make any headway on my own. Say, it might be just what I need to find my aim. Please, sir, you gifted me this bow. I only ask that you show me how to wield it. Many thanks. I'm indebted to you too, but this is no place to practice. Would you be so kind as to meet me by the ruins north of Trevo Mine? That's where I train, you see. I'll be able to concentrate on your display of bowmanship much better there. I do hope you'll join me. For now, I shall bid you farewell.
Так, ладно.
Would that the gold would only rain down on my head.
Good day, sir.
Interested in my wares?
A treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it. Not all chests contain
Go on, have a look.
Для использования в качестве благовоний. Понятно, это характер ей поменять.
Pleasure doing business.
Так, ладно. Тут у нас слева аптекарь.
Have you need of me?
At last,
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the full.
Ой. Фонарь убрал. Так, и осколки убрал. Так, эту бутылку пока оставим. Пока уберем. Блин. Фонарь убрал тоже. Так, освободились.
Almost hospitality. In all Vernworth, you know where to find me. Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to... The four... Most hospitality in... Much obliged. Well met, sir.
The only person I believe in is myself.
I'm not getting in anyone's way.
Это что такое? Кристалл возврата.
Say, you've got a decent arm on you. No need to be humble. Just the other day, I watched you fell a massive monster with my own two eyes. I've near seen the like. Pray,
Ладно.
sir, teach me to fight like you. I'm after an instructor, see, but the ones in this city are cravens all. The sort that decided to teach. If I'm to grow stronger, I need to learn from someone who's seen actual battle. A real warrior, such as yourself. Won't you give me a chance? And this Baron fellow, I suppose you wouldn't recommend him if he wasn't. And after all, I've seen your prowess. I'm inclined... Many thanks, sir. Methinks I'll seek out this Baron and see what he can teach me.
Отлично. Половинку задания сделали.
Well met, sir.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
Got nothing to fear if I keep my wits about me to bear what young
Lots to do. Have precious little time.
Slim pickings of late.
Well met, sir.
Interested in my wares?
At last! I thought we'd never find one. The thrill of discovery never gets old. Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Так, насыпали нам добра. Дать пара на волшебников.
It's been a hard day.
Times such as these are what lanterns are for. That's better. I don't much like the dark.
Блин, и где было сохранение? Ну хотя бы так. Так, ну что ж, я предлагаю закончить эту серию. Увидимся в следующей. Всем хороших игр. Пока.
Times such as these are what lanterns are for.